Today we're going to review how to create a quiz in a Teams assignment using Microsoft Forms. When you're in your team, you're going to go to Assignments and create a new one. Instead of hitting Assignment, we're going to choose Quiz. Microsoft has chosen to call Microsoft Forms a quiz, but of course you can use this as a quiz or any regular assignment. When I choose the quiz, I can see any Microsoft Forms that I've already created directly in the app, or I can create a new quiz. It's going to open Microsoft Forms, and we can give our quiz a title, these descriptions, and if we want to spice up our quiz, we can add images from Bing, from our OneDrive, or we can upload from our laptop. And then we can start building our quiz. So if we hit the Add New button, you'll see there are several different types of questions we can put in our quiz. So I'm going to choose multiple choice. I'm going to type in the question, and I can choose different options on where she went. And I can add as many options as I would like. And you'll notice that when you hover over the different options, you have choices to delete, to add a message, and to mark the ones that are correct. Microsoft Forms will try to self-correct any quiz that a student completes. So multiple choice is very easy to correct. You choose the correct answer and you give it a point value. And when the students choose the answer, Forms will say if it's right or wrong and assign the students those points. However, if I want students to get a message if the answer is wrong, if they chose amusement park instead of zoo, I could say, reread the first paragraph to see where Sally went. And now that message will show up if they choose the incorrect answers. If they choose zoo, the correct answer, they will just move on to the next question and get their 1 point in their final score. You can also create a question that is a short response. Same concept, you're going to type the question into the box, and then the students will type their answer below instead of choosing from multiple options. Here you can also add a correct answer, but the tricky thing with this one is that what you write and what the students write have to be identical for students to get their correct points. So if I'm wanting students to use race, then I need to use race in my answer as well, and they have to word for word copy it. If you choose a long answer, that option goes away. My suggestion is anytime you have a short response answer that you want students to complete, you go back and you read their answers and grade these manually. You'll also notice on either question, number 1 or number 2, at the bottom, you can make these questions required. This means students cannot submit their quiz without answering these questions. So this works great if you have a simple ELA question where they see the question, they have to do an answer. But sometimes you will want to add a question in using a picture as a reference. So if I have a new question, I can see this insert media option, and I can insert either an image or a video. So if I want students to look at a map, I can again pull images from online or my own device. And I'm going to use my own device here. And I want students to look at this image answer the question, to use their reference material. So I can add my options while my image is loading. And notice that as I start filling in, Forms is picking up that I am adding states in, so it's giving me some options to autofill the other choices. So I can make this quiz very quickly and then just simply choose the correct answer. At the top, you'll notice that there's options. So if I create this question, but I really wanted that to be the first question on the quiz, I can move the question up, or I can move it back down. If I want a similar question and I just want to change a couple options, I can copy the question. Now I have the same question, the same resource, and I can simply change the correct answer and change the media. Okay, makes it a little quicker as I build my quiz. And if I have a question that there could be more than one answer, or I want to hear from them what is applicable, I can even say that students can check multiple options in their answer. What if you're a math class? You can do these questions too. So I am going to choose a multiple choice question, and using the dots of 3, I am going to turn on math. So I'm going to have my question, solve problem below. And when I enter the equation, I'm going to get math symbols that I can use in my question. So I can say 2x plus 4 equals 12. And again, suggested results. They have plugged in the correct answer for me, as well as 3 other options. I can add all. It knows that 4 is the correct answer. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12. And it's required. So again, you get to those math options by hitting the 3 dots of 3 and choosing math. Now, when you're done creating your quiz, you of course can add some flair and add a theme in the background, or you can even add just a color or add your own image, whatever you would like. And then you can preview it so you can see what it's going to look like from the student's perspective on both a computer or a mobile device. And then when you're all done, you can hit share. Now we can copy this link and have it all ready to go. But let's go back to our team. All right, so I created that form. So now I've made my new one. I'm going to choose the quiz that I just created, hit next, and now my form is in my assignment. I can assign it to the to my team, choose which students it goes to, change my due date, and assign. Now we have our assignment here for our students ready in a very easy to complete manner.